Hello, good morning, students. We are here to learn a very important topic, that is nothing but semantics, in which we are going to study 7 types of meaning, which are given by Geoffrey Leech in his very famous book Semantics, the Study of Meaning, which was published in 1974. So, students, as far as this part is concerned, this part occupies the highest position in semantics, because you know that Geoffrey Leach was expert in linguistics, semantics, pragmatics, stylistics, and corpus linguistics. And so he has given this part, that is the 7 types of meaning. Which are the 7 types of meaning? As far as this meaning are concerned, we have to learn which are the 7 types of meaning. So first of all, I would like to tell you the very first meaning, that is nothing but the conceptual meaning. Or we know that what is about the semantics. Meaning means semantics. The semantics is the term semantics, which comes from the Greek term or Greek word sema, which means sign or signal, and the verb semen, which means to signify. Or the shorter Oxford English Dictionary glosses the term relating to signification or meaning. Or in Vedas also, meaning is also treated as the essence of the language. So meaning is the very important thing. So according to Geoffrey Leach, what is meaning? According to Leach, that is the meaning is total sum. Meaning is the sum. Meaning is the sum total communicated through language. Total communicated through language. This is the meaning. So meaning is the sum total communicated through language, or meaning is the total sum communicated through the language. There are 7 types of meaning, and so these meanings are we are going to learn them. These meanings are 7 types of meanings. These meanings are: first is the conceptual meaning, second is the connotative meaning, connotative meaning. Third one is the social or stylistic meaning, social meaning. Fourth one is the affective meaning, affective meaning. Fifth one is the reflected meaning, reflected meaning. Sixth one is the collocative meaning, collocative meaning. And seventh one is, that is the thematic meaning. So these are the 7 types of meaning given by Leach. So very first meaning is the nothing but the conceptual meaning. How we have to study conceptual meaning. You know that what is the conceptual meaning? The very first meaning is the conceptual meaning or conceptual meaning. The very first meaning is, that is nothing but the conceptual meaning. What is meant by the conceptual meaning? So according to him, conceptual meaning, you know that before Leach, the world semantists or world scholars treated meaning as the sum, meaning as the whole, meaning as the wholeness. But modern semantists, modern linguists divided meaning into different compartments. For example, Leach breaks down the term meaning into 7 types, and these are 7 types. That is the conceptual, connotative, social, affective, reflected, collocative, and thematic meaning. The very first meaning is the conceptual meaning. What is the conceptual meaning? According to him, that is the conceptual meaning. That is the conceptual meaning is conceptual meaning is denotative, denotative or cognitive, denotative or cognitive. Conceptual meaning, according to him, the conceptual meaning is like a denotative or cognitive. Again, he says that it is logical. It is logical. Fix the basic, fundamental, 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 complex, or sophisticated. This meaning is called a him. That is, it is a very basic meaning. It is a fundamental meaning. It is a logic, or we can say it is a very complex or sophisticated meaning. So, how to study this meaning? We have to study this meaning on two principles. According to him, this meaning can be studied on two principles. One is the principle of contrast, and second is the principle of structure. So, it can be studied. It can be studied. It can be studied on the principles of contrast, principle of contrast and structure, principle of structure and principle of contrast and principle of structure. So the very first term, what is the principle of contrast and what is the principle of structure? So principle of contrast means that is the componential meaning, semantics in componential meaning. For example, we can see here the principle of contrast. For example, the principle of contrast. See here the principle of contrast. This is the principle of contrast in which we have to study this meaning. Principle of contrast, we can take, for example, take into account two words like boy and woman. We can take the word like boy and woman. We can say write capital boy and woman. The principle of contrast gives us the meaning of the boy. Boy is a human, that is we have to write plus human. Again, boy is whether male or female, male. So we have to write plus male. Boy is whether adult or young, he is not adult. That's why he is young. But we have to write in terms of adult. That is why minus adult. This is the principle of contrast. We can take the word like woman. Woman. So here woman is human. So we have to write plus human. Woman is not male. So we have to write, this word is compulsory. So we have to write minus male. But woman is adult. So we have to write plus adult. So this is known as a principle of contrast. Then what is the principle of structure? We are going to learn here the principle of structure also. We are going to learn here the principle of structure. What is the principle of the structure? We are going to learn the principle of structure. Principle of structure. Principle of structure. For this, one example can be taken into account. One example, that is the which is given by Leech. No man is an island. This is the example. So we are making here IC analysis with the help of the tree diagram. This is the example. No man is an island. So here, no man is an island. You know, that is the sentence. Again, sentence is divided into two parts. One is the subject part, other is predicate part. So that is the subject, and remaining part is the predicate part. Again, subject, we have to only one phrase. That is, you know that is the one phrase, and here are two phrases, verb phrase and noun phrase. Here is the noun phrase, that is the noun phrase. Again, we know that again noun phrase, we have two word, that is the no is a modifier and man is a head word. No is a determiner and head word is a noun. So this is the no man. Again, predicate part, we have to, in predicate part we have to two phrases. Predicate part again have two part, that is the predicate, that is the verb phrase or we can say predicate or VP. Again here is a VP, and again it is part of the complement part. So it functions as predicate and it is a complement part. But here complement part, okay, 1 minute. Here predicate part again. So this is verb and this is complement again. Again VP, only one verb, that is the auxiliary verb, or but it is come as a main verb, that is the to be form. And here complement here is also again ENP, again two parts, that is the modifier head word, modifier is determiner, head word is noun. So this is IC analysis which is done by Geoffrey Leech. So here see here, no man is an island is a sentence, then no man is a subject part, is an island is a predicate part, again no man is a subject, again ENP noun phrase, no is a modifier, man is head word, determiner noun, again predicate part verb phrase, main verb, or it is also known as auxiliary verb, but it comes as a main verb, it is auxiliary verb or to be formed. Then complement, again complement, it is a NP again main verb, that is the modifier head word, modifier determiner noun. Again language has three levels: phonology, syntax and semantics. He has given three levels. Language, that is the conceptual meaning, goes through the three steps, and these three steps are the phonology, or we can say phonetics, syntax and semantics, or we can say that is the three levels of the language. Three levels of language, or this meaning passes through the three levels. That is, first is the phonology, then second one is the syntax, and third one is the semantics. So here see here, this is the phonology, this is the syntax, and this is the semantics. So phonology is A, we can say here, phonology, syntax, semantics. But you know that here is the speaker and here is the listener. So when speaker speaks, that time he encodes the message, encodes, that is the encodes the message, and when the listener listens, listener hears, he decodes the message, listener hears, that time he decode the message. This is the listener, and he decodes. See here, it means that when the speaker speaks, that time he has content, that is, he has semantics, and he reaches to the listener, or he wants to say something via syntax, and with the help of the words like phonetics, or with the words like sounds. But listener doesn't know what the speaker is going to speak, and so that time he focuses on its phonology, whatever the sounds produced by the speaker, and he comes to the content or semantics via syntax. So this is the conceptual meaning which is very important, which is given by Geoffrey Leech, and so this meaning is also very important. I hope you might have got it. So second meaning is that nothing but the connotative meaning. Connotative meaning. So according to Leech, What is the connotative meaning? According to Leech, connotative meaning is secondary meaning, or connotative meaning is associated. Secondary meaning is associated or secondary. Connotative meaning is associated or secondary. It adds to the primary meaning. It adds to primary meaning. It adds to primary meaning. It is open-ended. It is open-ended. So this is the meaning which is given by Leech. So connotative meaning is associated or secondary, or it adds to the primary meaning. Or we have seen the conceptual meaning of the word woman, like we have seen the conceptual meaning of the word woman in terms of, that is the plus human minus male and plus adult. This is the conceptual meaning of the woman. This is the conceptual meaning of the woman. But this is not sufficient. This is not sufficient. The word woman has also some more characteristics, more properties, and that's why the word woman has some additional properties. The word woman has some additional properties. Some additional properties. Which are these additional properties? So the word woman has some additional properties. Which are they? The first additional property is the physical characteristics. Physical characteristics. Physical characteristics. What is the physical characteristics of the woman? Physical characteristics of woman is that woman is biped or having a womb. This is the characteristics of woman. Biped means having two legs and having a womb. That is the capability of producing the child. Then second is, that is the psychological, or we can say psychological or social properties. Psychological or social properties. We can say that is the psychological, or we can say that is the social properties. Psychological means gregarious or mental to instincts. This is the psychological or social properties. Third property of woman is, that is the putative properties. Then again putative properties, that is the a dress or sari wearing. A dress or a sari wearing. Dress or sari wearing. This is the putative property. Then some positive properties. Positive properties. Hardworking, sincere. So and so. Then negative properties. Negative properties. Frailty or frail, or we can say very feelingful, emotional, or also somewhat prone to tears, etc. And then last one, that is the feministic properties. that is the capable of speech, capable of speech, and expert in cookery. So these are the characteristics. According to Leach, only conceptual meaning to describe the word like woman or to meaning of the word woman, which is given by conceptual meaning, is that plus human minus male and plus adult, which is not sufficient for connotative meaning. Connotative meaning has also some characteristics which are given by Leach, and so these characteristics are of the woman. So connotative meaning is, for example, the word woman is associated with weak, whereas the word pig is associated with dirt, or the word pig connotes with dirt. So this is the connotative meaning, and so this meaning is also very simple one. If you pay attention, then you will get it. Then third meaning is the social or stylistic meaning. We can see here what is the social or stylistic meaning. According to Leach, what is the social or stylistic meaning? The social meaning is the meaning, or stylistic meaning. Social meaning is the meaning, is the meaning which has the which has the equivalence of conceptual meaning, which has the equivalence of the conceptual meaning, but it differs, due to style, due to social custom, due to social thing. It has the equivalence of the conceptual meaning, but it differs due to the style or due to the social factors. That is known as the social meaning. There are some very synonymous words. For example, as far as English language is concerned, English language has a rich vocabulary, rich synonymous words. For example, these are the expressions like die, pass away, collapse, demise, or kick the bucket. These are the expressions which are synonymous word, or which are word, but we use them on certain condition, on certain situation, certain social conditions. That die is a common term, synonymous word. Pass away is also common term, but it is also this meaning, this concept has respect. Collapse is a term which is used by the doctor for his patient's death. Demise is a term which is used for the great person. Kick the bucket is a common term, one kind of the idiom. And expire is a term which is used by the speaker for his close relatives die, close relatives death. So these are the common terms, or these are the synonymous words. Or take an example of there are various words. Leach has given various words for synonymous words for horse. For example, take an example, the word like a horse. These are the word horse has a different meaning, but there is also the word horse, or this word has different meaning. One is the horse, second is a stallion, steed. These are the synonymous word. Horse, stallion, steed, nag, mare, gigi, or we can see them. There are the different word. These are the synonymous word, very synonymous word. Last one is a pony. So these are the synonymous words, but you know that they differ in their style. I mean, they are the equivalence of the conceptual meaning is the same. All the words referring to the horse, but they differ in their social or stylistic way. So you know that horse is a general term. Stallion is a horse which is used for the product. The horse which is used for the product. Tid is the word which is used for poetic word. Poetic word. Nag is a very slang word which is used in slang to dishonor the person. Mare is that is the adult horse, that is the female, but it is adult, female but adult. Then gigi is the baby language, gigi. Or unicorn. Unicorn is you know that having a which has a we can say wings which can fly in the sky. Colt is also male, but it is the young male. Filly is also female, but young. And foal is a which is very small. That is can it called as a an infant. And pony is a the bridge between the horse and the donkey. Horse and donkey. So these are various words which are used for the social meaning. So but we use them particularly. Or see the following expressions. See the following expressions which are given by Leech to differentiate between social meanings. One expression is given by Leech, and this is the expression that suppose this is the expression they checked stone at the corpse and then did sorry they checked a stone at the corpse and then did bunk and then did bunk with the loot. This is the expression one. And second expression is that after casting a stone at the police they absconded with the money. So these two expressions can give us very meaning. So first expression they checked a stone at the corpse and then did bunk with the loot. And second expression after casting a stone at the police they absconded with the money. Conceptual value of these two expressions is the same, but they differ regarding the social circumstances. First seems to be that it is a casual conversation which is made by the thieves over their theft, where there the theft is committed. But second may be given by an police officer while making his official report, because some of the words are synonymous: check and casting, stone, cops and police, or absconded and bunk and loot and money. So this is known as a social meaning. So this meaning is also very simple. Next meaning we are going to learn that is affective meaning. So next meaning is that is the affective meaning. So affective meaning is the meaning. Affective meaning is the meaning which reflects the speaker's attitude or the speaker's feelings and his attitude towards listener, and his attitude towards the listener. This is the affective meaning that can affect or affect, that speaker's meaning affect or speaker's feelings is expressed, or also his attitude towards the listener. There are four types of affective meaning. That is the first type of affective meaning is that the the clear and direct method. The clear and direct method. The clear and direct method. This is the first meaning. The clear and direct method, in which some kind of the insulting words are used. Clear and direct method. When if someone gets angry, that time he can use such kind of expressions. For example, you are a villain, or you are stupid. You are a stupid. So and so. You are a villain. You are stupid. This is the first method. Second method is that is the less direct method. The less direct method. The less direct method, in which we have to use the less direct method. You have to use some kind of the uh, request. For example, please keep quiet. Please keep quiet. Or would you give me your pain? So and so. This is kind of the less direct method. Third one is that is the tone of biting sarcasm method. Biting sarcasm. Tone of biting sarcasm method. Sarcasm method. The tone of biting sarcasm method, in which some kind of the biting sarcasm is there. For example, would you or will you belt up? Will you belt up? Means will you belt up your mouth? Will you belt up? We can say, or we can say shut up. We can say the child, for the child we use the word like shut up. Shut up. Or keep quiet. We can say keep quiet. Or I will employ a silencer to your voice organ. I will employ a silencer to your voice organ. To your voice organ. So this is the method. So these are the four ways of affective method. This is also very affective meaning. The four types of affective meaning. Clear and direct method. You are villain. You are stupid. You are blocks. The less direct method. Please keep quiet. Would you give me your pain? The tone of biting sarcasm method. The tone of biting sarcasm method. That is, will you belt up or shut up or keep quiet, or I will employ a silencer to your voice organ. And fourth one is that is the uh, mild intonation. The request of the mild intonation, or we can say that is the tone of biting sarcasm. After that, intonation of mild request. Intonation of mild request. Fourth, that is the intonation of mild request. Fourth one is intonation of the intonation of mild request. For example, oh dear. For example, oh dear, oh dear. Would you like would you like some ice cream? Oh dear, would you like some ice cream? So these are the four types of the affective meaning. Then fifth one is the reflected meaning. Then next meaning is the reflected meaning. So we know that reflected meaning is the meaning, reflected meaning which reflects the other sense of the meaning, the other sense of meaning, other sense of meaning which is wanted or unwanted. This is the reflected meaning. For example, in connection with the church service, in connection with church service, and in connection with church, we use two words. There are two different words. That is the one is there are two words. We use comforter or Holy Ghost. There are two words which we use. That is the comforter. In connection with church service, we use the two words comforter or that is the Holy Ghost. Comforter or Holy Ghost. So you know that these words are two words. These two words are synonymous, comforter or Holy Ghost. But the word comforter gives us the support or strengthens our. But the word Holy Ghost is awesome. That is somewhat awesome. Means awesome means having such kind of the fear. Awesome means the word has three things: fear, respect, and somewhat wonder. So or in connection with poetry also we have such kind of the words which are suggestive of the meaning. Sometimes unwanted meaning is reflected, or the word referring to the sex, body, or race, sex, body, or race are called taboo words. Taboo are called taboo words, and which words are not supposed to use in the public places, or which are not supposed to use in decent places, decent societies. But sometimes these words are used. So to avoid these words we have to use other words, or these words have association with their sex. For example, the words like very word. So these words very words, that is the intercourse, that is the ejaculation, erection. These words have their association with the sex. They remind us their association with the word sex. That's why Bloomfield once pointed out that the word cock was replaced. The word cock was replaced by the word uh, rooster to indicate only the farmyard scenes, not indicate the man's genital. So this is the reflected meaning, which has the different meaning, and so this is also given by Leech. Then next meaning is the collocative meaning. So what is meant by the word collocative meaning? Collocative meaning is the meaning, or collocative meaning is the meaning is the meaning which is acquired, which is or which acquired by its collocation or surrounding. This is known as the collocative meaning. So collocative meaning is the meaning which is acquired by its collocation or surrounding, or sometimes the words can be changed by its company, or word is followed by its company. So sometimes the company matters. This is the meaning, or uh, words followed by word, the words followed by word, words followed by their company. For example, you know that the words like handsome, you know that the words like handsome and pretty, the words like handsome and the pretty have the same meaning of good looking. These words have the same meaning of good looking. Same meaning of the good looking. Even though they have the meaning of the good looking, but we use handsome for boy and beauty or pretty or beautiful for girl. Or Leech has given two columns to show this meaning. That is the handsome and beautiful or pretty. So this adjective collocates with other meanings or other words. For example, the word pretty. Leech has given this meaning, pretty. So the word pretty collocates with a girl, a woman, a flower, a garden, a village, or color, etc. etc. This is the collocation of the pretty. Pretty girl, pretty woman, pretty flower, pretty garden, pretty village. That is beautiful. Pretty color, so and so. But according to Leach, the word handsome collocates with, that is the here is girl, here is a boy, then man, car, typewriter, or we can say whistle, airline, mountain, so and so. And salary also, we can say handsome salary, not beautiful salary. So this is the collocation. So sometimes words keep the company of their certain words, or it is also like kind of the collocative noun, collective nouns, herd of deer, or a drop of water, slice of bread, so and so. So this meaning occurs due to its surrounding, due to its company. That is known collocative meaning. And last meaning is, that is the thematic meaning. So thematic meaning is understood on the basis of grammar. So the last meaning is that is the thematic meaning. So thematic meaning thematic meaning is the meaning thematic meaning is the meaning in which the speaker or the speaker or the writer 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 organizes the the thematic meaning is the meaning in which the speaker or the writer organizes the message organizes the message in terms of ordering or focusing ordering or focusing. You know that thematic meaning is the main, conceptual meaning is the same, but it reflects or it has the thematic value, or grammar affects its meaning. That is known as the thematic meaning. There are various ways of thematic meaning. The first of that is the active and passive voice. Active and passive voice. Due to active and passive voice, it can change its meaning value. Conceptual meaning is the same, fixed meaning is the same. For example, this is the first active and passive voice. For example, Basis Smith donated the first prize. This is one sentence. Second sentence is the first prize, you know that the first prize was donated. The first prize was donated by B.C. Smith. So this is the first prize. B.C. Smith donated the first prize. This is active voice, and the first prize was donated by the B.C. Smith. This is the passive voice. The conceptual value of the two meanings is the same, but they differ in their style. You know that the first meaning is of the active voice and the second meaning is of the passive voice. But active voice focuses on the subject. You know that in subject, in active voice the subject is dominant. The real door of the action is subject one. Whereas in passive voice, object is dominant, or the real door of the action, the real door of the real door of the action is deed, not door. So basis me donated the first prize, which gives the answer of the question that who donated the first prize, who donated the first prize. This is the question, and this second question, the second sentence gives the second question, second meaning, answer the question that what did, for example, what did Basis Smith, what did Basis Smith donate? What did the Basis Smith donate? So this is active and passive voice. Second one is that ordering of. Second one is that is the contrast of ordering and focusing. This is active and passive. Second is second one is ordering of, or the contrast of ordering, the contrast of ordering and focusing. Ordering and not focusing here. Ordering and the contrast of ordering and uh, uh, emphasizing. Ordering and emphasizing. So here we use the two word, ordering and emphasizing. For this we use two words, that is the own or belong to. Own or belong to. For example, my brother owns the largest shop in London. This sentence can be written as the largest shop in London belongs to my brother. So here my brother owns the largest shop in London. The largest shop in London belongs to my brother. So this is known as this is the contrast of ordering, and we can say that is the ordering. Third one, that is the third one is that is the focusing. Somewhat there is a kind of the focusing. For example, Raghavan killed 27 people. Raghavan killed 27 people. That word is focus. So we can say it was Raghavan who killed 27 people. One more is that is this is the focusing. Then next is the pseudo focusing. pseudo focusing. Pseudo focusing. We can write this pseudo focusing, that is the Wright brothers invented. Wright brothers invented the aeroplane in the world. Aeroplane. So second sentence, pseudo focusing, we start the sentence with what? What Wright brothers, what Wright brothers did to invent was the aeroplane. Or so see here, what Wright brothers. So what Wright brothers did was to invent the aeroplane, or what Wright brothers did to invent was the Wright brothers. We can add did was or to invent. Fifth one is a and. That is sometimes there is a use of such kind of sentence that is known as and yeah, existential sentences and existential sentence. What is existential sentence? Existential sentence. For example, a man is waiting. A man is waiting in the hall. A man is waiting in the hall. There, this sentence can be written with the help of there. So we can write this sentence as a, there is a man. There is a man waiting in the hall. Waiting in the hall. So this is the thematic meaning. Or sometimes there is use of the ordering also. Ordering. We use such kind of the word like ordering. Ordering, sometimes sentence pattern is changed. Ordering. For example, he likes. Ordering, he likes Indian goods. Indian goods most. We can change the sentence, I like blue shirt most, so and so. So here is the change of ordering, that is the Indian goods. Indian goods. Indian goods he likes most. So this is the ordering, and last one is that is the stress and intonation method. Stress and intonation. This is the sixth one, and seventh one is that is the stress and intonation. Stress and stress and intonation. For example, Bill uses an electric razor. Second one, the kind of razor. Sorry, the kind of razor the kind of razor that Bill uses is an electric one. So this is the last meaning, that is known as the thematic. So all these meanings are given by Geoffrey Leech, and I am Professor Gadekar, and I have tried to simplify it. I am also doing my PhD in linguistics and stylistics under the guidance of Dr. N. K. Shinde, Dr. Anil Dadas, Dr. Karikati Madam, and Dr. Saravde sir. Thank you.